Who's ready for a very chill, cozy, laid-back kind of video today? Because that's what we're doing. Guys, I feel like I've showed you this before, but this is my Pooh Bear mug. It makes me very happy. It's very cute. It brings me joy. Yay! Hey Beans, what is up? How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I am planning on having a very chill session today, so I hope that is what you're hoping for as well. I just can feel it already. Like, I've heard one song on this album. I feel like this is the kind of album where I just want to have a super chill, less edited kind of vibe going forward with this. Does that sound good? Does that sound good? Cool. Today we are finally listening to Stick Season by Noah Kahan. This is an artist who I don't know a whole ton about, but I did actually see live back in I don't even remember when. I want to say 2016 or something. He opened for James Bay, and at the time I really did not know anything about him, and I did not pay much attention. I was just there for James Bay, I'm not gonna lie. But I have been hearing a lot more about him lately, and specifically this album, Stick Season. It actually came out last year, and I didn't have a particular interest in it, again, because I didn't know much about him. But since then, I still, to this day, continue to have people coming to me saying, you gotta listen to this album, you gotta listen to it, you gotta check it out. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I also did hear one song from this album in a video I did recently, listening to your suggestions, and somebody had said the song Come Over, and I decided to check it out. Absolutely loved it. It was gorgeous, and just based off that song, I feel like this is gonna be a really, chill, but also sad, calm kind of project. So that's the vibe we're going for today. I hope that's cool with you guys. Oh, also, I know the deluxe version came out. My plan is to listen to the deluxe version right now. I'm gonna kind of see how I'm feeling because it's a long project as it is, and the deluxe version makes it nice and extra long. So I'm just gonna kind of go through and see how I'm feeling. We're just, again, super chill vibes today. We're gonna be starting out with a song called Northern Attitude. For a second, I wasn't sure if it was attitude or altitude. It's attitude. Northern Attitude. Oh, my legs hurt. Everything hurts. Why does everything hurt so bad right now? I'm in pain, and I don't know why. We're gonna have such a chill vibe. I'm just excited to hang and listen to this. This coffee is so hot. I can barely hold it.
Breathing in, breathing out.
Okay.
How you been?
Pretty good.
Settle down. You settle in. The routine. Where are you? What does it mean?
Ooh. 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 Oh, Noah.
If I get too close, and I'm not how you hoped.
Oh, please scream that.
If I know that attitude, I was raised out in the cold. I was raised on little light.
Oh, the way you scream out into that chorus and come trickling down ever so lightly back into what will be the next verse here. I heard that one song Come Over, and I knew from that I was really gonna like his writing, and I already do. It's heavy. The way in which he writes, it's not just sad. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. If you listen to this music, you already know, you know the feeling, but it has this feeling of just heaviness, and there is that nostalgia aspect, especially here. At the beginning, asking, how you been? Settled down? You feeling right? Feeling proud? How are your kids? Where are they now? Sorry, I'll let it keep going. I'll try not to stop in the middle of songs, but I feel like I'm gonna have to with this because I feel like these are gonna be songs really, really packed with lyrics.
All alone, late in life, scared to live, scared to die. You build a boat.
Excuse you?
Build a life. You lose your kids.
Who is he talking to?
You settle down.
Who is this
Feel
dedicated
lost.
to, you know? What genre is this also? I don't know what you would call this.
If I get too close,
Oh, I love that.
I'm not how you hoped.
There's passion.
Keep
Oh,
my northern attitude.
is that not what you hope to? Ow. Wow. Shit! His voice. Ooh.
Oh,
that was pretty.
Raised out in the cold.
Oh my god, I love a little laugh at the end of that because I'm not laughing at all. So I don't know if it's like what it is, if it's because I know this album is got like sad tones to it, like coming in, if like I knew that, or if it's like how I'm feeling right now, but like I am already like in that state of mind where all I want to do is lay on the floor and just cry. And like I'm fine, but I also just want to cry. That just was so like, yeah, it was sad lyrically, but it was also just so beautiful. It just had like a really inspiring big feel to it, and the passion in the vocals too, just like that always gets me. This song reminds me a lot of a song that I kind of really got into recently called Conquered by Black Country New Road. I don't know if anybody knows them or knows that song. It's not like an artist that I know a lot about, I just know that song. And I love that song so much, and it's very similar to this kind of vibe. Definitely recommend if you like this, check out that song and let me know how you feel about it. Like seriously, let me know because I'm obsessed with that song right now. But anyway, lyrically, my god, first of all, I like that he starts out with breathing in, breathing out, just like as the opener for the entire album. Just like breathe in, breathe out. Here we go. And again, I'm questioning like who is this song directed at, because the pre-chorus is you build a boat, you build a life, you lose your friends, you lose your wife, you settle into routine, what are you, what does it mean? And later on he also says, all alone late in life, scared to live, scared to die. Late in life sounds like he's talking to somebody, maybe a family member or just, I don't know, someone who's older, not himself. Like he's not talking about himself. I don't know if he's just maybe talking just kind of generally about like the experience of growing older, maybe going through tragic things. But the chorus, if I get too close and I'm not how you hoped, first of all, that line is depressing. That also kind of lends to the idea that maybe this is a song singing about his potential future. Forgive my northern attitude. I was raised out in the cold. I was raised on little light. I don't know. Where is he from? Let's see if this says. Noah Kahan is from Vermont. Okay, so he is from like the East Coast kind of area, the New England-ish area. I just really love this. Everything about this. It's really pretty and really sad. And again, just like I feel like I want to cry right now for no reason other than that was beautiful. Yeah. As always, the uncut version of this album reaction will be over on Patreon if you guys want to check it out. If not, that's also okay, by the way. But over there, I have all my uncut album reactions. I've got exclusive content. I've got these shoutouts down here. I'm sending you guys postcards. There's a bunch of stuff over there if you want to check it out. But again, if you don't, that's okay. As always, though, a huge thank you to everyone who does go over there, who does support me on Patreon, because you guys are the reason that I get to do this and that this channel exists and continues to exist every day. So thank you so much, and let's keep going. All right, the next song is actually the title track for the album. It's called Stick Season, which I actually don't know what that means. I've said stick season a million times, but I don't know what that means. I mean, there is a dog with a stick on the album cover. I don't know if that's relevant, but here we go. I'm really loving this. We've only done one song, but I'm really loving this.
As you promised me that I was more than all the miles combined, you must have had yourself a change of heart like halfway through the drive, because your voice trailed off exactly.
Tell me a story.
As you passed. Can't face the memories or something, even smoking weed is not replaced, and I am terrified of weather, because I see you when it rains. Doc told me to travel, but there's COVID on the planes, and I...
Stop. Verse 1, listen, we won't go into the details yet, but I just want to say he just said so much in just the first verse. Like the story he's told, first of all, and second of all, just the sheer amount of lyrics. It's like more than so many pop songs today. Also, oh, I did look it up. This is pop folk, alt indie, I think, which completely 100% falls into my interests.
Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks, and I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed, and it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink, canceled out the darkness I inherited from dad. No, I am no longer funny, cause I miss the way you laugh. once called me forever, now you still can't call me back. And I love Vermont, but
No, I'm struggling because every single line I want to comment on, and I know you guys don't want me to keep pausing a whole time. I just feel like every line just holds so much. There's so much in every single... I'm obsessed with this writing style. I'm no longer funny because I miss the way you laugh. Like, if it's not you who I'm making laugh, then it's, you know, not really worth it to me. And you once called me forever, now you still can't call me back. It sounds too like it's a song about like going back home and kind of bringing up all the memories of a person who is no longer in your life. Especially saying like, I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. I hate that.
split in half, but that'll have to do.
I'm split in half, but that'll have to do.
Have to do. My other half was you.
My other half, there it is.
Have to do.
This has a sadness that is so similar in my brain to the sadness that is "'Tis the Damn Season" by Taylor Swift. That kind of going back home and that there being that one person, maybe from your hometown that you knew in your hometown, that is no longer in your life. The season of the sticks, what does that mean? The stick season in Vermont is right between fall and winter, when the leaves have all fallen, but it has yet to snow. Oh, is that like a thing that I should have known? I feel kind of stupid. It signifies a time of transition. The outdoors look bare, yet still beautiful and serene. Wow. Oh, so it's very symbolic then. If it symbolizes like a transition, maybe a transitional point in one's life. I literally, like, I don't even know how to fully express how much I love his writing. Like, I don't even know. It's so good. Every single line. I'm like, I could pick any of these lines and talk about it for 6 years. I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. I don't have you, but I didn't technically lose you either because you're still there in my dream, you know? In my memories. Alright, another beautiful song. I'm gonna like every song on this album. I'm prepared for that to be reality. Next we have All My Love. Are all these gonna be sad? I don't know. It feels like it, but it might not be.
How have things been, well, love, now that you mention it?
Wait, I already love it.
We'd shake the frame of your car, now I know your name, but not who you are. It's all okay, there ain't a drop of bad blood. It's all my love, you got all my love. I'm the same as I was.
Oh my god, stop. No, literally, stop
There
it.
ain't a drop of bad blood. It's all my love, you got all my love.
I wanna die. No, I don't. Sorry. I didn't mean that. I felt it for a minute.
What I'd give to have you out from me.
Ooh, what I get to have you out for me.
I
Wait.
still recall how the leather in your car feels.
Imagery.
That's your scar shield.
This sucks. I hate this song.
Well, I leaned in for a kiss 30 feet from where your parents slept. My hands gripped the wheel, I smiled stupid the whole way home.
Oh, stop. That's cute.
Those 5 words in my head, you said I'll never let you go.
Ow.
Now I know your name, but not who you are.
Ah!
You got all my love.
What do you guys want from me? So this song sucks. Like, I hate this one. It's my favorite one though. My thing with this song is like you feel like you really truly live like the whole situation, the whole relationship or whatever, because like it's sad like all the way through, right? Like at the beginning you're feeling like all that pain of having lost somebody, but there's no anger, there's no bad blood. But when you get to the bridge and he kind of shares that experience of a first kiss or whatever, you know, like that night specifically, to get that beautiful side of it and then pair it right next to like the sadder side of it. I don't know, like it just feels like you live the whole experience. The bridge makes it so much sadder. The bridge makes it infinitely sadder for him to say like, my hands grip the wheel, I smile stupid the whole way home. Oh, I love that. And those 5 words in my head, you said I'll never let you go, but you know that they did. Oh, the other line that I really hate is now I know your name but not who you are. Oh, I still know your name but I haven't talked to you in so long, so I don't know who you are these days. This song sucks so bad. I love it though. This song is so beautiful. I want to die. Okay, the next song we're gonna listen to is called She Calls Me Back. That sounds like a good thing, right? That's good. Good feelings, right?
Everything's alright when she calls me back. She calls me back.
Simple but effective.
She calls me back.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Wait, this sounds a little more Bob. I won't.
Bullshit, I do not have time.
Ooh.
I could be in no tattoo.
Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
There's a bite at your edges. You lie awake restless.
Wait.
Why am I so obsessive? Hanging on to every sentence. This town's the same as you left it.
Been
Your
there.
page is blank, but I read it. I still dial 822993167.
Oh!
Radio is taunting me.
Oh, it's playing your song.
It's on a minor key.
Ooh.
And I don't get much sleep most nights. I'm seeing you in every dream.
That sucks.
The bite at your edges.
I love this part. This pre-chorus.
So obsessive, hanging on to every sentence. This I was too afraid of. Living life in your footsteps.
Ooh.
Living life in your footsteps.
What does that mean?
Still she calls me.
Ooh. Ooh, I have questions about this one. This one feels... Okay, I feel like every song on here is gonna be like at least somewhat sad. This one feels sad, but not like overly sad, right? Like it's not just me, right? Because like it does finish off by saying still she calls me back, and you say everything's all right when she calls me back, so that should be good. But in the verse, I'm seeing you in every dream, if only I could wake you up, if only I could fall asleep. Oh, I don't know exactly what this one's about. I like that it's a little more upbeat. Give us a little upbeat kind of fun vibe, which is always nice when we're really sad. Give me a little moment to just bop, even though it's still depressing lyrically. I could still just have a good time, which I appreciate. All right, so the next song is the one song that I do know from this album. It's called Come Over, and I am gonna let it play through just for the sake of listening to the whole album all the way through front to back. But I meant to do this at the beginning and I forgot. This is not sponsored. But my friend got me a Velobox subscription. If anybody doesn't know what that is, it's like a candle subscription. And every month I get a candle for a 3-month subscription. This is my last one. It just came in today. And I meant to light it today to have while I'm sitting here. So while I'm listening to Come Over, again, I already know this song, I'm gonna open it and light it. So I'll show it to you. Why not, right? Why not? Oh, stop. No, I hate this song. It's so pretty.
The eyes are the windows, the garage is the mouse, but you won't have to guess who they're speaking about. Come over.
So pretty. Ooh, it came with a luggage tag this month. It comes with like a free item every month. Let's see what my candle is. It comes with like a little pouch too, which is cute.
Feels good to be sad in my house. It's just barely big enough sign for my foot to fit in it. Oh, the words they went.
So this one's called Palm Tree from the Coastal Collection. Notes of coconut, citrus, and lime. This is nice. This makes me really happy.
Come over.
Look how cute my little candle is.
Someday I'm gonna be somebody people want.
That line is ridiculous. That song is so... I will never get over how beautiful that song is. Again, I did react to that for the first time in the other video that I was talking about. I'll just put it up in the cards for you guys. I love that song. It's so pretty. It's just gorgeous in every freaking respect. And it's like one of the lesser streamed songs on the album, which is crazy to me. Next we have a song called New Perspective. Okay, so that's like kind of lending itself to that concept of a transitional part of life. Does that mean like good things are coming? Like happier things? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, we were kids, but that don't make this less hard.
Okay.
Little rednecks get drunk on a dirt road.
What?
Ooh, this town's for the record now. The intersection got a target.
Ooh.
And they're calling it downtown.
Take that like feeling of nostalgia for like how something existed when you were younger and how it exists now.
Paper bags drift wherever.
Oh, that whistle?
the wind blows.
Did you hear that?
Mine's full of receipts.
Ooh, this one I feel like I got like one very specific feeling and meaning out of the song, which for me is about like watching a place, in this particular case, like a place where maybe he grew up, and watching how it has changed over time, and maybe not necessarily, it's hard to tell if he doesn't like where it's gone or if he does like where it's gone. Because he says like, you and all your new perspective now, wish I could shut it in a closet and drag you back down. Like drag you back down, like to me, says like drag you back down to your roots, to where you were from, you know? Like it feels like that would be the message there. But that's like what I got from this. That's like the only thing I was able to really pull from this one. What does the "mine's full of receipts" line mean? Receipts to me signifies baggage in the past. Receipts being a record of decisions we've made and things we've decided are important. Receipts add weight to the bag and don't let it float in the wind, instead keeping us stuck to the ground. Wow. Wow, wait, paper bags drift wherever the wind blows and mine's full of receipts? That's like a cool metaphor. I love that. Next we have a song called Everywhere, Everything. I'm gonna put my candle on the shelf so I don't accidentally hit it. What? It's an owl.
Would we survive in a horror movie?
I love that.
Doubt it, we're too slow moving. Intertwined in a car's dirty backseat. Stare at a driving screen.
Oh wow. Nostalgia. So much nostalgia on this album.
Right, oh, everywhere, everything. Wanna love you to perfume for the worms to eat. Till our fingers decompose. Keep my hand in yours.
That's so cute though.
Wanna love you to perfume.
I love the way he says wanna love you.
Drive slowly. I know every route in this county. I'll tell you where not to speed.
I love his writing. This song feels like, I don't know, very smiley.
Everywhere, everything. I wanna love you to a food for the worms to eat. Till our fingers decompose.
Oh my god. Wait, that song was happy, right? That felt very lovely. Like it really did. It felt so beautiful and like happy and hopeful and like wanting to love somebody forever. Like that's what the song's about. But then again, what's the pre-chorus about? We didn't know the sun was collapsing till the seas rose and the buildings came crashing. What does this mean? Kahan discusses having written this album during the COVID-19 lockdowns. This could be a reference to humans being oblivious about the impending quarantine until it was too late, while also being a metaphor for the cycle of life and death, that we don't know the end is coming until it's already here. Oof, I mean, true. That's very true. Very kind of dark and daunting, but very true. I love in verse 2, all of our books pages dog-eared, we'll write out the ends on our palms, dear, then forget to read. There's such a simplicity in that. Like, there's a lot of simple kind of little moments that he kind of brings up in his lyrics, and including like the first verse is very nostalgic. Two bodies riddled with scars from our preteens intertwine in a car's dirty backseat and stare at a drive-in screen. Like there's so much nostalgia and specificity. Is that a word? I don't know. But like it's such a specific, beautiful little moment that you've captured, and it just brings up imagery and coziness. I don't know. There's a real true coziness to these lyrics, and I already know that I'm going to be listening to this album a lot moving forward because this is the kind of stuff I've really been into lately. I've recently gone back to my old music listening habits where I listen to a lot of like just indie artists that like I don't really know a whole ton about, that are smaller, and I mean, not that Noah's really a small artist, because he's not, but just a lot of this music, like this is the kind of stuff I've been into lately, more so than the pop stuff that I've been into for the past few years. I've very much fallen back into this style of music, and it's just, this is what I've been listening to lately, so this will be going in my normal rotation, and I'm very excited about that. Next we have a song called Orange Juice. For some reason, 1,000 Years by Christina Perri is stuck in my head right now. I don't know if the last song reminded me of it or whatever, but it's stuck in my head now. Oh, it has a very distant sound. I like when that happens. I like that.
Honey, come over. The party's gone slower, and no one will tempt you. We know you got sober. Ooh. Orange. I've been ready for you to come home for so long.
Wait, this one sounds really sad. Hold on.
And you said, see the graves as you pass through from our crash back in 02. Not one nick on your finger. You just asked me to hold you.
What is the song about exactly? It is a lot.
Stranger, and filled you with anger. Now I'm third in the lineup. That the world has changed. Don't you find it strange that you just went ahead and carried on and put those bones in the ground? You didn't put those bones in the ground.
There is so much to unpack here. Holy shit.
Honey, come over. We're just glad you could visit.
Okay. I was really just trying to take in all those lyrics there, because I feel like this has so much to be unpacked. I mean, because I'll tell you, like, the elements that I got out of it. Sounds like he's singing to somebody who got sober and kind of goes into the entire history of how and why. It sounds like there was something with a car accident. The part in the second verse where he says, and filled you with anger, but there's like a pause in the music and he like screams that line to symbolize that anger. I loved that detail. It seems Noah is reflecting upon a loved one who got into a traumatic drunk driving accident that was fatal for some passengers. Okay, so that's where like the you didn't put the bones in the ground part comes from. They had left home, New England, and upon coming back, they are struggling with being in the place where everything happened. They can't comprehend how life could have gone on there afterwards when their own life and identity had been so irrevocably altered by the event. Noah is gently welcoming them back home, telling them there is orange juice in the kitchen so they won't be driven to the alcohol that so affected them. He provides them an alternative and tries to compassionately drive them towards self-forgiveness. Okay, you know, that is kind of what I was getting out of it, because the second verse specifically alludes to our crash in 02. Not one nick on your finger. So that's how I knew, like, okay, that person was okay. It made you a stranger and filled you with anger. Like, traumatic events in people's lives drive them apart. That is something I've seen. Something traumatic happens and suddenly people don't talk to each other ever again. It sounds like they must have turned to like maybe drugs, alcohol, after the crash, because they just kind of fell apart and they probably isolated themselves and all of that. And then, yeah, coming back home and trying to deal with it all. That is such a heavy song. That is the one that tells, I think, the most detailed and specific kind of story so far. That was just heavy on a lot of levels, but it's beautifully written. Next we have Strawberry Wine. Interesting to go from orange juice to strawberry wine. Okay, well that's pretty.
If I could lose you, I would. We buried your bones in plywood.
What?
I said love is fast asleep on a dirt road with your head on my shoulder now.
Ooh.
Strawberry wine and all the time we used to have. Those things I miss, I know I'm never coming back. If I was empty space and you were a formless shape we fit.
Oh,
Love
wow.
these little runway and every time I run straight over it.
What a peaceful outro. Like, wow. That was such, like, I don't know, that was just really, you know? Honestly, the outro is so pretty, I kind of forgot about the rest of the song. The line that stands out to me most is, if I was empty space and you were a formless shape, we'd fit. Essentially, to me, that feels like a line saying, like, there's just no way we ever would. Like, if we didn't exist, maybe, you know? The line that's throwing me is, if I could lose you, I would. We buried your bones in plywood. That's gotta be like a metaphorical buried your bones kind of thing. Just cause, I don't know. The narrator expresses an inability to move on despite the death of a person they love. It is about they did actually die? I wasn't sure if that was metaphorical or literal. Strawberry wine and all the time we used to have. Those things I miss but know are never coming back. I don't 100% know what this song is about because it could be looked at from like a position of someone just like looking back on a relationship fondly, looking back on it negatively. I don't know. I really don't know. This one's got me kind of unsure, but the outro, I really love that. Next we have a song called Growing Sideways. Ooh, that sounds like it's gonna be symbolic.
So I took my medication and I poured my trauma out on some sad-eyed middle-aged man's overpriced new leather couch. And we argued about Jesus. Finally found some middle ground. Said I'm cured.
See that writing though.
I'm still angry at my parents for what their parents did to them, but it's a start.
Ooh, that's a line.
And I move sideways until I forget what I felt in the first place. Oh, if my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll drive.
Oh.
I guess I'll drive.
Wait, whoa, wait, no, I accidentally just skipped it. That's not what I wanted. Stop, everybody, hold on. I'm terrified that I might never have met me. If my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll drive. Like, I am completely drained of everything, but I have no choice but to keep going. Cool.
Things at a Lulu, now I'm suffering in style.
A Lulu?
This pain so damn impatient. Ain't like it's got a place to be. Keeps rushing me.
Oh, see, no, he's so good. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's better to die numb than feel it all.
Oh, no.
But I ignore things and I move sideways till I forget what I
love the
felt
pre-chorus.
in the first place. I guess I'll drive.
Okay. That was just sad in every freaking way. Okay. I mean, the song's about being in a place where, like, you just feel really, really empty and you have nothing left. And you don't feel like you're actually moving forward in life. Like, the idea of growing sideways is like you're still moving, like time is still passing, and you're just kind of going with it without actually growing in any way. You're not experiencing anything, or even, he says, like feeling anything. It's better to die numb than feel it all. Like that just says so much, in that he's feeling so empty, but the numbness, he sees it as better than experiencing the pain. And the pain, the way he talks about pain too, why is pain so damn impatient? Like it's got a place to be, it keeps on rushing me, because pain can make you make rash decisions. There's so many feelings and they all feel bad. Okay, next we have a song called Halloween. The only other song I know called Halloween is not good vibes. Whew. This album is so heavy, guys. I kind of knew that it would be, but I'm still...
Sailing away to a place I'm afraid of. The dawn isn't here, the sun hasn't rose. The last that I heard, you were down in New Orleans, working days at the print.
So many lyrics about not talking to somebody anymore.
The bridges have long since been burned.
Oh.
The ash of the home that I started the fire in starts to return to the earth. It's not Halloween, but the ghost you dressed up as sure knows how to haunt. Yes, knows how to haunt.
Oh, no, stop it. Oh, everything about this one. Holy crap. I feel like the entire meaning of the song lives within the line, the wreckage of you I no longer reside in. It's like a whole metaphor of a place being the person, and this wreckage, like that you were so stuck on them and like you couldn't escape it. But it sounds like this is that process of trying to move on. It's not Halloween, but the ghost you're dressed up as sure knows how to haunt. Like you're haunting me, like I can't move on from this, but I'm trying. The ash of the home that I started the fire in, it starts to return to earth. Like I'm coming back to myself. I'm leaving this town, this wreckage, and I'm changing my address. I know that you'll come if you want. Like I'm trying to move on, but you could follow me. Is that... Stop. Okay.
The tiniest objects I'm seeing.
What is that instrument?
On a screen.
Oh, that background.
It's not Halloween, but the ghost you dressed up as you knows how to haunt. Yeah, you know how to haunt.
Woo! It's so pretty. Shut up. Stop. Like, literally stop.
But I only tell the truth when I'm sure that I'm lying. So I'm setting sail once again.
I'm setting sail. Wait, I'm setting sail once again? I only tell the truth when I'm sure that I'm lying. So, like, I know... Wait. Hold on. I tell the truth when I'm sure that I'm lying. Wait, why am I stupid? Why can't my brain... My brain can't do that. But I'm setting sail once again. Like I'm trying to move on again. I'm trying to restart. I'm trying to start over. Or I'm going backwards. On Twitter, Kahan explained this as, this one was kind of nonsense, but I think one way to interpret it could be that somebody understands they can not trust their own word and won't be able to be honest with a potential significant other, so they move on with their lives. Oh, shit. I really truly love this one. I think it just sets up such a scene and a feeling, and I like the entire time I'm listening to this song, I was on a beach or something, like a little like fishing town in like Maine, and it was gloomy out. It was like a storm. There's almost a tornado. I don't know. It was very visual, and I was very much in this like location. I don't know. Anytime you can really truly transport me to a place that you don't even necessarily like fully describe, I've just transport me. This might be one of my favorites. I really, oh god. Oh good, next we have a song called Homesick, so this will be nice and happy for us.
2 months since you got back, how have you been? Are you bored yet?
Ooh.
For anyone trying to move the fuck away from hibernation.
Yoo-hoo! So much of this album is about home, like, in general.
I believe if only I could find a reason.
Oh, good vibe.
I mean, because I grew up in New England.
Oh my god. Shut up.
I mean, because I grew up in New England.
I have to, I mean,
Dreams, but I can't
yeah.
make myself. I'm homesick. I'm homesick.
Oh shit. Love. Ooh, and that's it, and we're out. I love that. That one would go so hard live. Like, I already know how much, like, I would have so much fun hearing that in concert. This one, as somebody who is a homebody, this song hits hard for me, especially because I also am from New England, so that also helps. But, you know, I tried to move away from home. I moved to Los Angeles, did that whole thing, realized that I didn't want to do that whole thing, and I came back to New England. I will die in the house that I grew up in. Oh, I feel that. He says he's like sick of home, but he also knows he's homesick. Oh, wait, whoa. Like, I'm tired of dirt roads named after high school friends' grandfathers. So it's like, he sounds like he's kind of sick of home, but at the same time, he's homesick. Like, he knows he can't leave. Like, he knows it is home to him. Oh my god. I got dreams, but I can't make myself believe them. Spend the rest of my life with what could have been. Oh, that's a scary concept. That line also hits hard. I think that line hits hard for literally everybody, because there's always these points in your life where you're presented with like different opportunities and different outcomes and not knowing what to choose, or like if you're on the right path, or if you should be following a dream that you're not, or like, is it worth it? Do I have a chance? Just constantly living with these unknowns and these different options and not knowing what to do, and then being afraid of resenting your past self for not making certain decisions and going after certain dreams. And oh, I could go on about that forever. God, I love this one too. I just love too, like, the New England aspect of it just makes it hit even harder. I love it. All right, next song is called Still.
I don't wanna say goodbye.
Oh no.
It only falls into place when you fall into pieces. Find love that lasts a while till you lose the reason, saying God I'm alive, but the whole place is quiet. And there's something that you can't place, but you can't deny it.
Whoa. Stop. First of all, lyrics, yeah, coming for me a lot, but I'm loving the way, like, the melody is that kind of awkward talking kind of scheme that doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't work at all, but it does. It only falls into place when you're falling to pieces. You find love that lasts a while till you lose the reasons. Don't say that.
Don't know whether you want a place in the coast of the country. Can't stay here, it's hard to face, and it feels too ugly. Light a fire inside yourself.
Ooh.
Let it burn.
Ooh.
Under a starless sky.
Ooh, we're not doing this.
It's like I'm still here with you. It's like I'm still here with you.
Stop. I'm gonna throw this one out the window.
I'm bed and I'm wondering if I'm callous but hoping. Can I fix what is broken?
This sucks.
I
Okay.
don't wanna say,
This is so symbolic. Holy shit.
wanna say goodbye.
Oh, we're gonna talk about this in a minute.
It is something that you can't place, but you can't deny it.
Are you done, sir? This one is so... Oh, it's so pretty, yeah, but it's, like, stupid. I think the worst part of the song is, don't know whether you want a place in the coast or the country. You can't stay here. It's hard to face and it feels too ugly. You light a fire inside yourself, let it burn. That, I feel like, can be taken a lot of ways, first of all. And also just, like, I don't know, it just feels really personal and really introspective and really, like, ow. And the thing, like, I was thinking is, like, oh, wow, like, the end of the song gets very repetitive. And it does. He says, I don't want to say goodbye over and over and over and over again. And I feel, to me, that feels like stalling. Like, I don't want to say goodbye, so I'm just going to keep dragging this out so that I don't have to. And just the repetition of that, like, I don't want to say goodbye, you just feel like the pain in it. Saying it over and over and over again, like, I don't want to say goodbye, I don't want to do it. And it just hurts every time he says it. Damn it. So this next song is the last song on the standard edition, but I'm gonna listen to the deluxe because, like, I really want to, because I really love everything about this. But the last song on the standard edition of the album is called The View Between Villages. What the hell? Oh, it sounded scary back there, but now it sounds pretty. I'm sorry. Is there a plane? Or is that in my...
Air in my lungs till the road begins.
What am I hearing?
For a minute the world seems so simple.
Not for a minute. For just a minute.
Feel the rush of my blood. I'm 17 again. And there is meaning on earth. I am happy.
Oh. Are you gonna build up? Because I feel like you're gonna do that to me and I'm gonna literally lose my shit, but it's fine. Just do it. Just go ahead. It's fine.
Past Algebrook Road, I'm over the bridge. A minute from home, but I feel so far from it.
Ooh, okay.
Depth of my dog, the stretch of my skin.
Oh.
Things that I lost here, the people
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Flipping the wheel. I'm back between villages and everything's still.
What the hell? Okay, what is this echoey dream / hellscape that we're exiting out on? It kind of does sound like a plane or something. There's like a wind tunnel of sorts. That song was a little bit too much for my existence. What I love so much about this song is it's such a journey because it's like this stream of consciousness kind of vibe in the sense that like he's just like in the moment throughout the whole song. Because at the beginning he's singing about like how, oh, I am happy, like it sounds like he's in his hometown. I'm 17 again, I'm not scared of death, like being back home, like and feeling the happiness that I felt back when I was 17. For a minute the world seems so simple, and I guess that minute is that like moment where he felt young and alive again. But then you go into that last section. Past Algebrook Road, I'm over the bridge. So there's like a triggering moment that happens. And suddenly everything comes rushing back that you don't want to remember. Everything that's been painful. A minute from home, but I feel so far from it. I'm here, but I realize that I've experienced so much since I was 17, maybe. Like everything is changed. Even though I'm back here at home, everything is different. My dog is no longer here. The stretch of my skin, I'm older. It's washing over me. I'm angry again, and it's building, and you just feel it all come flooding back to him. Like even in the production, it feels like a flood. Things I lost here, people I knew. Wow. The car's in reverse, I'm gripping the wheel. I'm back between villages, and everything's still. So it's like he retreats, like metaphorically, or maybe even literally, I don't know. And he feels back at this stillness again. I don't know, there's a lot again to this song. I'm back between villages and everything's still. Oh my god, I feel like that line holds so much more than I can even wrap my head around, because it is the last line of the entire album, not counting the deluxe. Everything's still again. And I remember the first line of the album was breathe in, breathe out, because that really stood out to me. It's like everything's still again, like I'm back to like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Not like a restart, but like, oh, there's a word that I'm looking for, but I don't know what it is, but everything's still again. It's like a reset of sorts, which would make sense to reset, maybe to start the album over again. Oh, I love that. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna listen to whatever's on the deluxe version. We still have 7-ish songs. I don't know if we'll listen to the extended version of The View Between Villages, because we just listened to that. But the next song we're gonna check out is called Your Needs, My Needs. Oh, Noah, I don't know if I can do any more of this, but I want to. That's the thing.
Oh well, who was I? Who was I to watch you?
Oh, it's so light. Oh, this is so, again, so calming, peaceful.
You're a work of art.
Oh.
That's the hardest part.
Oh, that hurts.
How thin like gold in the light of the moon. I'm naming the stars in the sky after you. I was a work of art.
Oh.
That's the hardest part.
You were a work of art, and then it's I was a work of art.
Spiral out, try and fold, see it goes.
Oh my god.
Bitter brain, always
Ooh.
drunk,
That.
rail thin, so lost.
What?
Subtle change, shorter days,
Shut up.
day away.
You hear that? No, just punch me in the face, Noah. Like, it's fine.
Try and flow. See a friend.
Stop that.
See it goes. See it goes. See it goes.
Stop. That was ridiculous. That is like the biggest he's got in all of these songs. The, like, freaking yelling. Like, those vocals. When he said dead, dead weight, that part, I just... Oh my god. To see a friend, to see a ghost, I feel like, is that like... I feel like there's a lot of mentions on this album of, you know, not having talked to somebody in a long time, not having seen somebody in a long time, and I don't know if that's where that lyric comes from, but it feels like it might. To say you were a work of art, that's the hardest part, and then I was a work of art, that's the hardest part. Is that to say you both were like, assuming this is like a romantic relationship, maybe it's not, but like you two were very compatible, whether romantic or not, like you were very good for each other, but something just didn't work out. I don't know what this song means, but it means everything, you know? Like, that's how I'm feeling. Oh, this one was so good. Okay, sorry, that was awesome. Dial Drunk is next. That sounds like a good thing to do.
I'm remembering, I promise to forget you now.
Okay, stop off with this.
And I'm calling drunk.
Oh,
My medicine is drowning your perspective out.
okay.
Doubt it, forget about it, whatever.
I like that.
All the same anyways.
Yeah.
I don't like the when they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call, honey. Yeah.
What?
Ring and ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you.
Shut. No. Oh my god.
And the dial tone is all I have.
You sing it.
I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you.
That is so
I
good.
died for you. Son, are you a danger to yourself?
Ooh.
Fuck that, sir, just let me call. I'll give you my blood alcohol.
Okay.
I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown. In the name of someone I
Ability to tell a story in song is... I'm never getting over it.
ring and ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you.
Shut it. They're so good. That's so good. I want to know all the words right now because I want to sing it right now. Like, this one is incredible. Storytelling is so on point in this one. It doesn't really feel... I don't know. How do I describe it? It doesn't feel like a song. Like, it does. He literally just sounds like he's telling a story and it happens to fall into rhyme. Though, I dial drunk, I'll die a drunk, I die for you. Bye. Even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging out. But, like, that line says, like, he won't take the blame. He's putting it on the other person. Noah has stated this song is supposed to be from the perspective of a bad person. Yeah, this line reads as a guilt trip. It does. This other person on the other line, like, hangs up. The cops thought you were wrong for doing that, but were you really? You probably had enough of this shit. Oh, I love that. Oh, what a great song. Next is Paul Revere. Okay. That is really pretty. Stop that.
This place had a heartbeat in its day. Vale bought the mountains and nothing was the same.
Yeah, okay.
Ride like Paul Revere, and when they ask me who I am,
Ooh.
I'll say I'm not from around here.
Oh. See, obviously, again, this song is so much about home and about where he's from. And this one is about... there was another song that talked about this earlier, about, like, the place where he's from has obviously changed over time. And in this one, he seems like he doesn't like the way things have evolved. Vale bought the mountains and nothing was the same. Maybe, I don't know what Vale bought the mountains is maybe like a development or whatever. I don't know. We'll drink till New Year's, and then they'll leave me to clean up. Like, I'll still be here, and we'll have fun when the people I know are home. But once they leave, I'm just here still. One day I'm gonna cut it clear, ride like Paul Revere. I'm gonna get out of here. They'll ask me who I am. I'll say I'm not from around here. I'm just gonna break free from this place. So good.
Cut it clear.
I like the melody in this part.
Ride like Paul Revere and when they ask me, but I'm in my car and I see the yard, the patch of grass where we buried the dog. And the world makes sense.
Why?
And the chain link fence. If I could leave, I would have already left.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm
This feels very different. That outro feels different from a lot of the album. The topic of the song does not. That is a big theme on the album. Like, it sounds like he just has a very complicated relationship with home. Like, it sounds like he can't leave it. He might want to, but he can't. And thinking back on the album now, maybe some of those songs I thought were about relationships were really just about home, or vice versa. I feel like maybe you could find double meaning in them, between people and home itself, and the way those things intertwine, especially if those people are from home. Because the outro, like, if I could leave, I would have already left. Like, I just know that this will always be a big part of me. Next, we have a song called No Complaints. Hello? Alright. I would like to sit on a cloud and take a nap. Right now.
thought I had something, and that's the same as having something. I get mad at nothing, blame my dad for something. I pull no punches, then feel bad for months. Fill the hole in my head with prescription medication, and forgot how to cry. Who am I to complain?
Forgot how to cry in relation to filling the hole in your head with prescription medication. Shit.
Yes, I'm young and living dreams, in love with being noticed and afraid of being seen. But I can finally eat and I can fall asleep, and forgot how to cry. Who am I to complain?
Whew. Yet another one that feels very heavy. One of the lines I love the most in this is, I'm young and living dreams, in love with being noticed and afraid of being seen. I feel that a little bit. I feel that a little bit. I feel that a lot of it. Noah appears to address the struggles that can happen when you attempt to address mental health and related issues. Sometimes things aren't as bad as they were before, but you still feel numb and disconnected. And it can be difficult to recognize that you still complain because you aren't where you may want to be. They say, like, you know, you get on medications for different things, and sometimes, yeah, obviously it can help, but it also, I forgot how to cry. Sometimes people say, like, they lose a bit of themselves, and that, like, obviously side effects are different for everybody, but for some people, like, it helps with certain things and makes others worse. And he says, like, who am I to complain? Because, like, that description says, like, you're not where you want to be. You're still, like, finding things to complain about. I don't know. Oof. All right, we've got two more that we're gonna listen to. The next one's called Call Your Mom.
Don't let this darkness fool you.
I love his voice so much.
Turned off can be turned on. I'll call your mom.
Oh, I'll call your mom. That's not where I thought that was going. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. This song feels very comforting. That kind of feels like the message of the song too, just like, I will comfort you.
Waiting room, no place to stand. If you could see yourself like this, you'd have never tried it. Stayed on the line, do the entire night. Oh dear, don't be this.
This song is so sad, but at the same time, it's really comforting. Because it's about him being there for somebody who, I don't know exactly what, but is going through something. Who has done something.
Don't wanna drive another mile without knowing you're
Oh my god. Another one for me that is like one of the heaviest songs on the album. What I thought this song was going to be about was not this at all. I thought it was going to be a song about like encouraging people to call their loved ones and talk to them and like stay connected with them or whatever. This was not at all that. This was a song about trying to help a friend maybe, or anybody who's going through or gone through, sounds like going through, very currently going through something. Because in the second verse, waiting room, no place to stand. His greatest fear is in wringing hands in the loudest silence. If you could see yourself like this, you'd have never tried it. It could be a variety of different things. I'm not gonna make assumptions. I feel like you can make your own conclusions on that, because I feel like that could be a few different things. For me, it's very clear what it is. I don't want to whatever. We'll just leave it at that. But the entire bridge it's just, oh god, it's so much, guys. Don't want to drive another mile without knowing you're breathing, so won't you stay with me, like, the repetition of that, like, I think can mean a couple different things, but mostly it's saying, like, stay alive, like, stay with me. That's such a classic line that you see in movies and TV and whatever. Stay with me, like, to somebody who is actively dying. Don't let the darkness fool you. All lights turned off can be turned on. I love that. Don't let the darkness fool you. Don't let this like moment of weakness and this like place that you're currently in convince you that there's only one way out of it, because there's not. It will. I mean, as cliched as it is, he's essentially saying it does get better. And then the whole I'll call your mom, like, I'll drive all night, I'll call your mom, I will be there for you in any and every way that I can. Oh my god. Alright, that was fun. I'm glad we did that. So this is the last song that we're gonna check out, called You're Gonna Go Far, which is kind of a more uplifting title, but whether or not it's actually an uplifting song, we'll find out. Last one, guys. I am emotionally drained, but here we are. Let's do it.
And I even gave up driving after nightfall. I got tired of the frat boys with the bright song. This is good land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand and a sound mind. It makes me smile to know when things get hard. Ooh, you'll be far.
It's pretty.
Ooh, you'll be far from here. You'll be far, far from here.
Wait, that's kind of sad though.
Just pack up your car, put a hand in your heart, say whatever you feel, be wherever you are. We ain't angry at you, love. You're the greatest thing we've lost. The birds are still sing. We ain't angry at you, love. We'll be waiting for you, love.
Wait, what?
We'll all be here forever.
Stop! Oh my god.
And we'll all be here forever.
I hate this.
If you step foot outside this town,
I want to know who this is about too. Like, I can't tell if it's about a family member, a friend, I don't know. It feels like a family member.
while we ain't angry at you, love.
The melody and the chorus is really fun. I love it.
We'll be waiting for you,
Waiting
love.
for you.
We'll all be here forever.
This is sad.
And we gotta go far. Gotta go far.
Why is this song so sad? Is it just me, or is this song really sad?
Gotta go far.
Oh, Noah, I'm done, but...
If you wanna go far, then you gotta go far.
If you want to go far, you gotta go far. I see what you did there. Buddy, best bud Noah. Thanks for that. I love, like, the last line of the song. If you want to go far, then you gotta go far. If you want to go far, if you want to get places in life, if you want to succeed, you gotta go far, away from here. You gotta get out of here and go explore and do something new and follow your dreams or whatever the hell. This song does sound like, for me, it sounds like somebody that you've known, like, since birth. Somebody from your hometown decides to get up and leave and essentially follow their dreams or whatever, and you're just encouraging them and telling them that, like, they're gonna do great things, even though, yeah, you guys are gonna miss them and you'll be waiting to see them again. Like, you're encouraging them. Like, I don't know why that just, like, hits so hard for me. I feel like so many people listen to this and are just like, oh man, that makes me think of this one person, like, who did leave, who I miss so much, but I'm so happy that they're out doing what they love. That's such a beautiful song. I hate that. There's so much I love about this. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah, and then the last song on the, like, deluxe is the extended version of The View Between Villages, which I assume essentially has the same lyrics. Let me just look. Oh, it's like it seems like it's a collab at some point. Hold on, let me see if it can...
Well, for me personally, I found the town big enough for anything that I want.
Who is that?
Because I grew up there.
Wait!
Well, I guess it's a small...
I'm done. Noah, I swear to God, I'm so fucking done right now.
Oh
my God.
Each other. And that's the same way with anybody that needs anything. It's this community is there.
No, I'm done. I get it, okay? Just put these old voices in this song about the small town. Stop. That's stupid. Why does he hate me? Noah. Okay, that was fun, guys. That was awesome. That was good. We had a good time today. I'm fine. I don't even know, like, what do I say now? That just took me like 2.5 hours to listen to that. This is one of those experiences, though, where I know I'm gonna remember the first time listening to this album for a long time because I already know this album's gonna become part of my regular rotation, part of, like, just, like, music that I listen to for a long time. Even though I do have my favorites that we listened to today, I don't think there's any skips on this album. This is 100% an album that I will throw on, like, on a day where I'm just, like, working on something, I want something on in the background, like, this album, perfect. I will say this album feels very, well, I guess, oh my God, wait, that makes sense. Stick season. I was gonna say, it feels like a winter album to me. It feels like a cozied up in my room, in my bed or whatever, like, listening to it kind of album. But Stick Season is that, what did they say, between fall and winter? So that makes, oh my God, that makes sense. I hate him. I'm just so insanely blown away by this freaking album because I can't get over how incredible of a writer he is. His writing style is everything that I love. Like, it's the exact kind of writing that I love. Every single line just hits me. I feel like if you did, like, a lyrical deep dive into this project, you could write such a freaking paper. I don't know why I'm saying write a paper, but imagine that was something you were doing. The paper you could write on this freaking album, lyrical analysis, like, it's just every line holds so much weight, tells such a story, paints a picture. Like, every song has atmosphere to it. You go to a place, you feel a thing. Oh my God, I'm just so insanely blown away by this album and I don't know what to do about it. It's so good. It's so obviously heavy, it's emotional, it deals with a lot of heavy topics from start to finish, but at the end of the day, the album feels to be about the concept of home. Whether that's a place, for him it seems like it's very much about a physical place that is home and what that means to him, but home in whatever sense, you know, like having a complicated relationship with home. Home can be a place or family or people who you found home in who you were not blood related to, and the complicated relationships, the complicated things that come with that concept of feeling like yourself in one place, but that evolves and it changes over time, and how do you deal with that? Oh my God, there's just so many layers to it, and it's just so well written, and it's one of those albums where I know I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna listen to it for a long time, and things are gonna stick out to me every time I go through it. Different lyrics are gonna stick out to me at different times. I'm gonna be able to relate to different things. To me, this album has a very similar feeling to my favorite album of all time, good old Folklore down here, because Folklore is an album that, even though it's been out for like 3 years, I still listen to it and I still pick up on new things and I still feel new things when I listen to different songs, and it's like I'm always having new experiences with that album, no matter how many times I listen to it. This has the same kind of feel. I know this is one of those kinds of albums, and I can't wait to spend more time with it because I know every time I listen to a song, I'm just gonna feel something new, something different, probably something painful and emotional, but at least something. I just love it. I just love everything about it. I'm sorry it took me so long to listen to it, but I did now, and I have only good things to say about it and only good things to feel about it. So that's gonna do it for Stick Season with Noah Kahan. Again, I don't think I really know any of his old music. I'm sure I'll go back and check it out now that I've listened to this, and I really love this. I'm sure there are plenty of songs from his past that I also could find that I love, just because his writing style is what I love the most, and I'm sure that exists throughout all of his music. He's very talented. I mean, he's insanely talented. This is crazy. Like, I'm not getting over it. It's so good. But that's gonna do it for today, you guys. I really enjoyed this, and the album, and just the experience of listening to it and hanging out with you guys. It's just been a really chill past 2.5 hours that I've been sitting here listening to this. So thank you for being here, for watching, for hanging out, for chilling. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.